Okay, welcome, ladies. I'm very glad that a few of you are here now. And today we will talk about Telegram, how to use Telegram, because when we are working online, it's also very, very important that we can organize ourselves a little bit better. And especially in the crypto space, there are so many groups and we have to manage all this. And I would love to give you some ideas how you can use it very, very well. So I start with sharing my screen, and we will start with a profile. We are going through a few points, and one of the points is, of course, your personal profile. So I push the button here. I hope you can see everything. No, did I share really? No, I didn't share. I just looked at myself. Just a moment. Share Telegram. And now you should be able to see my screen. Okay. And now we are here on Telegram. And Janet, can you give me feedback if you can see on the left side that I'm on my profile?
Yes, I can see it.
Settings. Okay, perfect. So now you see me here and my telephone number. I click on this. I can add more accounts here if necessary. And I fell out again. So let me go in there again. Just a moment. Ah, here's settings. This I must push. Edit profile. So I have here my real name, I have my telephone number, and I have my username. The username is very, very important, but pay attention with the username, because very often there are people stealing your identity. So for example, I have the L in a big letter, so to make it a little bit more secure. But here you can change whatever. You can put your real name or not your real name. I'm here in business, so I use my real name. Telephone number. I have my number inside because I get a lot of telephone calls via Telegram. But in later times, I tell you how you can secure it as well. Set your profile picture. You can put your profile picture here, or you put an avatar, whatever. For example, for me, it's very important to see the people, to see if it's a female or male. And as I use Telegram for business, I always put everything inside. And here you can add something, what you love, what you like, what you think, whatever you want to write there. So I go back to info. This was edit profile. Notifications. This is just when would you like to get a notification. On desktop or wherever. I have everything on, but it never is disturbing me. Oops, that was too fast. Settings. So privacy and security. This is very, very important. Look, I already blocked 242 users because here in this space, we are always somebody is saying hello and they want to sell you something. And I always check if we are in same groups, or I ask them what they want, or I keep them out immediately so I don't lose any time, because even if you talk to them at the end, they just want to sell you something. And now here is this thing with this phone number. So only my contacts, my personal contacts, they can see my telephone number. Not everybody and not nobody, but my personal contacts, because those are really selected. They can see my phone number and they also can call me over this number. And here I could, if I have any expectations, I could handle that. So save. Last seen or online, nobody should see when I have been online, or what I'm doing. So nobody can see this, not my contacts, not everybody, nobody can see this. You have to decide what you want to show and what you don't want to show, but it's not that anybody has the right to see when I'm working, when I'm not working. Cancel. So save, continue. Forwarded messages. When I forward messages, everybody can see this. That's okay for me. You have to decide who can see this. Really go through all the points and decide by yourself who can see what you are doing, how you're working. Profile photo. Everybody can see my profile photo. I don't know if it is good or not good. I have it like this. Calls. Who can call me? I will change this to my contacts. I don't want that everybody can call me. Only my contacts can call me. Groups and channels. So I don't know if you have already seen the button in which groups you are together. So my contacts can see in which groups we are together. I will show you later how I always control this. Active sessions. I actually don't know what this means. Nothing important for me. I don't have the two-step verification, but I think I should do this. And I don't want to delete my account. So the privacy and security is very, very important that you go step by step through it. Who is allowed to see what from you? Just go step by step through and you find it when you go here on the left side to these three buttons, and then you go to settings, and then you can do all this. You can add your profile, and privacy and security is very, very important. Then we have the chat settings. This is just, you can choose the colors, what you want. Also, I love, for example, the stickers and everything. So I'm working with that a lot. So I don't have to write so much. And you have to decide which color you want, dark or light, or, for example, choose any color, whatever you want. Make it nice, because we are working here a lot with all this, and it should be a nice setting, nice for your eyes, make it easy for you. Folders. Yeah, this is a very important point. Do you know that we have folders? Can you see here my folders on the side? Can anybody give me an answer? Can you see my folders here?
Yes, I can see them.
Yeah, okay. So you really can organize yourself by folders. And I love this very, very much, I must say. For example, here I have the Eclipse City folder. And all the groups around Eclipse City are in here. For me, it's very important, because so I have on one view what is going on with Eclipse City. And in the settings, you can start to organize this. You push the button folders, and then you can create a folder. You give a name. For example, now I say the ladies. I say create and add a chat. So now I'm looking, where are the lady groups? Oops. And I take the leading ladies and I say save. I also can, it must not be only groups, also special persons, also on always what you want to add to a group, you can add. I'm not sure how much you can add in a group or in a folder, not in a group, in a folder, just try it. So you give the names and you can add the chats. I say create now, and then it is here. I have a few folders here, you can see, but I don't write the names because nobody should see, because I'm working a lot with Telegram and maybe somebody sees something. So I have always special signs for my groups. And when I want to add a chat, for example, I go to Eclipse City now. For example, here I can add a chat. I can also add the ladies groups here. because they are belonging to Eclipse City. And I can add them here as well. And I say save. So for me, it's important to use from time to time these, or very often to use the folders, so I can see now in which groups are new messages. So you have it on one view that you can see what's going on. Or for example, I'm working with Healy, I don't know, this frequency. And all the Healy's chats are here inside. I'm not really that much working, more than 2000 messages, but it doesn't matter. I can check everything, and yeah, it's very easy. It's because we have so many chats and groups. These are all the unread messages, for example. They all go in one. But how do I come back? What's going on with this laptop here? All chats. So now I'm in all chats back. So this is concerning the folders. It's for me very good organized, so I have them all together. But there's something else which is very important for me. It is the pinned groups. When I want to pin a group, all the most important groups are pinned up. And on this side, I can pin up 5 groups or chats. I just go on the right mouse, and then I can, here I now say unpin. Or normally when you don't have pin it, you say pin it on top. And this is also the things for me which are very important. Very important is the core leader group, is for me the saved messages. And for example, my USWAP and my Eclipse City Global group, the German groups and the German leader group, they are for me very, very important. And therefore they are at the beginning. They are always at the beginning, and the rest comes in like all the messages are coming in. If you want to pin up more, you have to go to the achieved chats. There you can pin up to 10 groups. For example, I could pin up from top, Tron chain, or Plan C, or let's see, unprint. If you have chats you don't use so much, or you don't want to see them in front and there are a lot of messages, I put them always in achieved messages. So for example, I go here, achieve chat, and for example, the hotbit I don't use, I say achieve chat, and then I can go here, and now it is here. So it's not on my front page, it's one page further. For example, all the COVID chats and all this, sometimes I'm looking inside, but not so much. Therefore, I don't want to see them on my main page, so I put them one side back. What else do we have? Is this clear with the pinned messages and with the achieve? Okay, what else do we have? Saved messages. For me, it's a very, very important tool, because this is my own. This is my personal account. And here I can create things. Here I can, for example, I can always edit all the messages, and I'm always preparing something when I make announcements or whatever. I can always prepare it here, or when I prepared for the next week, I just, I say edit, and then I just start to change the times or whatever. So I can really work with it, and I have it always here all together. I also can pin it up here. So I found it really faster. For example, here the weekly overview, I just change the times or whatever I have to change, and then I can publish it very fast. So the saved messages is one of the most important things for me, I must say. Also, when I see something I have to read later, I look, Helle, you sent something out. I thought, this is very, very good. I put it here. So I have it where I need it, and then I can see it. And during the day, I read what I put on the side to save for myself. So all the things I'm working with, or what I think is a very important announcement, so I can use. It's called saved messages, and it's only for you. Nobody else can see it. And also when you prepare an announcement, I think it's just not weitergeleitet. Was heißt weitergeleitet? It's not forwarded. It's just with my name. So this I like very much, because WhatsApp, they don't have something like this. This is only with Telegram. So now we have the pinned messages, we have the folders, we have the saved message, we have the profile, more or less the security. We have the achieved messages. And when I'm working together with new people or whoever, I always say, put please Telegram on your computer. Because then they have, when I send out a Zoom link or a wallet address or whatever, you have it immediately on the computer. And also when I'm working together with the people, I always propose work with TronLink, so we can share the screen. I can have a look on your TronLink wallet or on your website, on Eclipse City Global or USwap, so I can help them very, very fast. When everything is on the phone, I know there is a tool that you can mirror the phone as well, but it's always much more complicated. I always work very much with Zoom, and then we share the screen as I share the screen now here with you, and then it's very easy to help each other. And yeah, this is my easy way to work together. So are there still some things from Telegram I forgot about to tell you?
I was wondering, Birgit.
Yes.
Where do you have, or where can we find the saved messages? How do we make that?
Just push here in search.
Yeah.
SRV and you find it.
Okay. Please
try immediately if you can. So you can see if you find it.
I have it.
You have it. Okay, perfect. Yeah. This is so important because it really makes your work easier. Also, when you always have to give new announcement to a group, you can prepare all the messages and just take it out. You can forward it, or you just copy and you insert it in a group.
Yeah. That's great.
I love that tool. I love it very much. What else do we need? So the folders as well, they are very, for me, they make it easy. You can edit, and then you are here as well and have them. Okay, then we have another tool. Let's go through settings if we have everything. Language, okay, when you change the language, normally I have it in German, but especially for you today, I changed to English. And but then Telegram goes down and goes up again, and then the language is changed. Advanced is, I don't know, I never tried it. I have to look, and then the next time I will tell you. Let's go back to settings. Telegram FAQ. This is a very, very good site, because sometimes I don't know anything or something, or when they have new things, new stuff. Okay, this is still in German, but you can find a lot of things about Telegram in these FAQs, frequently asked questions. And this is also very, very interesting to, yeah, how to use what. And I will learn about a little bit more about bots, for example, or the security, the secret chats. And yeah, they have a lot of things here. So it's very, very interesting to have a look there as well. But we go back to Telegram. I hope you could see it now, because I didn't change the screen sharing. Could you see my Google now?
Nee.
No. Let me. Oh. I share again. Oh, I see a man here. Hi, Dela.
Dela.
So wait a second here. This is, I don't know how I can change the language, but it doesn't matter. This is the frequently asked questions for Telegram, and here you can find a lot of answers. So if you want to know, for example, what's the difference between a group or a channel when you organize them, you can read all this here. Also, what I'm explaining to you now, you can see it all here.
Alles gut, alles gut. Good.
So I go back to Telegram.
Muted her.
Okay. The next point here is make a new group. You give it, ladies, let's say German. And then you need just one person to enter, that you can create a new group. For example, I put Angela, doesn't matter. No, it's too. Let me say Caroline. Caroline, I take you. Caroline Schatz. So great. So I create this group. And now the group started because I added one member. And now I start organizing the group. View group infos. Now I can add, for example, notifications or not. Normally all my groups are on silent because I'm looking so often in the groups and I don't need the noise always. This is the notification. And then manage group, add members, create a poll, delete or leave, and clear history. Okay, let's change, let's start with manage group. So this is the name. Here you can put in whatever the description of the group is. Here you can decide if it is private or not. When it is private, you have a link. And then you have to copy the link. And then you send the link out that people can come in. When you make it public, you can decide how the link is, the name of the link. And you say save. And then in the description, you see the link. I say save, and you can see the link here. When you make it private, you can also take the link out and put it there. It's also a possibility. But when a group should be private, it's also so that nobody can come in or not everybody can come in. So you give the invitation to someone or you say, I add the members. And then I decide who is allowed to come in my group. Add members. What else can I do? I can create a poll. I ask the question, shall we do a workshop? And now I say, yes. Next option, no. Maybe. And then you can say it's an anonymous voting. So the people vote and nobody knows who did the vote. If you say multiple answers, you can also see the people, or you can stay with anonymous or you can take it out. And you can have a quiz mode as well, that they get a special explanation. But normally I just put polls for times. If I ask them which times do you want a workshop or whatever, or which days do you want a workshop, or yeah, whatever. So I can ask all the questions here, and I give the different possibilities, and then I create it, and it's immediately in the group. Let's do it multiple. This take out. And when you see it, it is always empty. As soon as you decide for something and say vote, then you can see how many people did anything. So before it's just open, so you don't get influenced. As soon as you push a button, then it is in, and then you can't vote another time. You just can vote once. This is to create a poll. It's also very, very easy. Export, this I never have done, export the history from the chat. I never used that. I think it's not so important. More important is what I can do with the group. Enable notifications, manage group. So this is all here. What else? Permissions. What is a member of a group allowed to do? So you can also decide what a member of a group is allowed to do. Is he allowed to send stickers or GIFs? Is he allowed to send media? If you delete this, so they can't send pictures, they can't send links as well, because a lot of scammers, they always like to send links. So when you said here, they are not allowed to send medias or links, it's already much more easier. I love the stickers, so I always allow that everybody can send a sticker. Embedded links, I don't know what it means. Yeah, my members never are allowed to send polls. Only the admins are allowed to do that.
Embed links means that they can add links into their posts.
Okay, yeah. So no, they are not allowed. It always depends the groups, you know. But you know what you are doing then. Or pin messages. My members are not allowed to pin messages. I'm the one, or all the admins are allowed to pin the messages or change the group informations. You have to decide for which reason you have the group and what you allow, what somebody can do, or also the removed users. Can you see this, and so on. And say cancel now. And then the admins. You can also always add an administrator. Now only Caroline is here inside. She will be an or a moderator. And what is she allowed to do? Change the group info, delete messages, ban users, invite users. This is what Andreas is always doing with the moderators or admins for the groups. So yeah, you just choose what you allow other people to do. Or remain anonymous. So when there are more admins, when you say remain anonymous, they all are under the group information. You don't know if Peter said something or Irene said something or whoever, because they all stay anonymous. And then you also can decide if somebody else can decide to add a new admin. So permissions for the members, and then permissions for the administrators. And here you can see the people inside, and then you can start again to add new members. Cancel. Close. Recent actions. Okay, just see what you have done. Or when I create a group, I'm always looking for the picture and then I normally start to delete. No, it doesn't work. To delete all actions. So now here I can delete the messages as well. And we are at the beginning as well, again. This is how I see the picture of my Telegram. I normally always have, just a minute, I have to bring the pictures from you away. I normally always have the emojis and stickers and GIFs because, as I told you, I love to work with them and I love to keep them and see them, and I always have them on the side here. This is start a voice chat in a group. You can start it here. I normally do it here with this microphone. And if you search a message, you just put in what you want to see. In the moment, there's nothing in, so you can't find something. Let's go to another group. Go back to all. So here I'm back now. And for example, when I say, you see, I have a lot of why I don't come back now. So you just give in a word, and again, then you can see the messages with this word. So you always can search for special things. Pinned messages. Let me see if there is another one. Yeah, for example, in the USWAP group, here you have the pinned messages. And here are always the most important messages, which is very, very, very important. Push here, and you find the last announcements. For example, here have 56 messages. For me as well, I always have to teach me, is this message still important? And if it is not any longer important, so take it off. And it's very easy to do this. Okay, here I don't have the right to pin a message. You can see it. I don't have the right to pin a message. Let me see that I come to an own group of myself, Eclipse City Global. Here I'm allowed to pin a message. I can pin it. And I can say notify all members. In this moment, I don't want this. I say just pin, and then I can find it here in the pinned messages. So when we have new partners in our groups, we also tell them, go to the pinned messages and you will find everything what you need. This was a short, no. So where is my group with Caroline? Ladies, German, here we have been. So this was the search function. Create a poll, leave group. You can leave the group or you can clear the history as well. Here is no history. And here is nothing to clear. So this is when you create a group. You can make it private, you can make it public, and never add only the persons, always ask them if they like to join the group. Better is to send a link, but if you have the group really private, please ask if you can add them. Don't scam with them, or it's better to ask. Then we have something different. This is a channel. Call it again, Ladies German. For your info is just for inform, create, public or private. You have the same here. If you say public, you can give the name. The link is available. You say save, and then you have a link. You add someone one, Caroline. Add, finish, and the channel is ready. What's the difference between channel and group? In a channel, nobody can see who is in, and only the administrator is allowed to talk. So view channel info, so you can see, is normally just for informations. We also have a channel for Eclipse City in Germany, and there are only the dates for webinars, for Zooms, and when there are important announcement or whatever. So a lot of people, they don't like all the chats and stickers and so on, and therefore it's very important to have a channel as well, that they really get the selected messages, and they are normally also not in the chat groups. So it's important to have a channel as well, that they really get all the selected messages. So I can add users, cancel, and leave the channel, clear history. I can make a poll as well there inside. I can put people, or I can see at the administrator, I can see who is in a channel, but all the other ones, they can't see it. What else do we have? View channel info, enable notification. This is also if you get the sound when something is coming in or not. Manage channel. So here you can say what, yeah, public. If you add discussion, when somebody gives, put something in, you can also open the discussion that they can discuss, but when they discuss, it opens another side. It's not in the channel itself. It's very new that they added this. Then you can put another administrators. Never work alone in these groups. Always try to get some more people to support you. Then removed users, you can see it, and recent actions as it has been before. Sign messages. Sign messages. I'm not sure what it means. Sorry, I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows?
I don't know.
We will find out in the frequently asked questions. Save. So this is a channel. It's very easy, group or channel, or it depends what you are doing for your people, what is your intention. And very often it's always going together with channel and chat, because the people also need to ask questions and get answers and to talk about a little bit. So what else do we have here? Contacts. Okay, I have all my contacts here. And so I also see when somebody else is coming in, or some of my contacts is coming in, I can greet them or not. So in the moment, a lot of my contacts are coming in Telegram, because since WhatsApp is changing their, how do you say, their whatever, because they give all the data to Facebook. So a lot of people said, I don't want to follow WhatsApp any longer. I go to Telegram or Signal or whatever we have. Contacts. Calls, I can also calls, settings we had, and I can put the night mode. It's not something for my eyes. I'm also not a trader. I can't see anything with this. This is more or less, I think, all we can use very easily with Telegram. Are there any questions?
Nothing in the chat.
Okay. Then I stop it here, and I will show you two things I like very much with WhatsApp. I share again. Wait a moment. I share WhatsApp. Okay. What I like very much with WhatsApp is status. And here oh, you see, I don't have anything inside. And here you can really promote as well, because normally there are your people you contact a lot or whatever, and they are looking what you are doing. And this status is always changing every 24 hours. And then you can put inside, have a nice day, give nice words to somebody, or if you are going out somewhere, put it inside. And also from our hub, I will show you later on the hub as well, because we have pictures and they are fitting exactly in WhatsApp, so we can really use it. And I must say, I already got a few partners because they were always reading what I'm doing, talking about freedom, working under palm trees in the sun, because I'm living here on Tenerife. So it's very, very, practical to work here with the status. Everybody has it. It's on the left side. When you take your phone, it's easier to use on the phone. You go to WhatsApp, and in the left button down is status, and there you can just put some things inside, and there you can see who always is writing something, and they're also answering to the other people what they are writing, especially to people I want to attract more. And I give comments, or I send hearts, or whatever, just to get in touch with each other. Sorry, this was Zoom. I have to go back to WhatsApp. Here's it. Here it is. So now I have to look for broadcast, if I can see it here. No, this is something you just see in the groups. No, you just see on WhatsApp in your smartphone. When you open the chats, you see new group or broadcast. Can you see it on top of your chats?
No.
So for example, I have here my chats, and on the left side I have broadcast, and on the right side I have to open a new group, for example.
Okay, I don't have that.
You don't have that?
No, I have
because
chats and then status and then calls.
No, it's on top. It's not down there.
Yeah, this is on
It's
top.
on top. It's on top of the chats.
Not here.
And there is this, and there it is called broadcasts. And so I have different broadcasts here. What
Yeah.
does it mean, a broadcast? A broadcast is like a group, but the other people, they don't see that it is a group. So if you want to send something out to a lot of people, you just use broadcast. Before you, for example, greetings for Easter.
Mm-mm.
You create this broadcast, you have to put one person inside.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't send a message, nobody will realize. And then you put all the people who you want to send Easter messages. And then if it is so far, you send the message and they all get this message, but they don't know that they all get it immediately.
Okay.
And they don't see that it is from a group. They all think, oh, it's personal for me. And you can add 256 people.
Okay, well.
It's very easy because I also my directs, I have organized them here because so they don't see who else is it. And yeah, and sometimes I send something out and it's very easy to get them all. And this you can do for whatever, you know. You just create, or for gimmicks. We also love to send around always gimmicks. We have to laugh a little bit more. And then I have my broadcast list, because I know who loves gimmicks. And those chats are not, let me share again, because when you send something out with a broadcast, it is not all here in your chats, you know, it goes around, but it's not here in the chats. Because otherwise you always have to go down. I'm not so much in WhatsApp, and then I have to go down. Who wrote me? Who was important, and so on. And it goes very deep. So now, when you send something out to 256 people, normally you would see it here, but with the broadcast list, you don't see it. So I love this broadcast list very much, I must say. And I wanted to show you something else. I go to Google Chrome, and I go to the Clip City Hub. And there I pick pictures out as well for my Telegram posts always, because I love it when I make a post. I love to make it together with a picture. My laptop is very, very slow, but it's already 9 years old. So here you have the social media. This is Clip City Hub. I hope everybody knows already. And we have the social media. Slowly, slowly. It will open. And with this social media pictures, we can work. So I download them, for example, for Telegram. I choose what can I use, what do I like, with whom do I want to get in contact with, which group. And we all have it here and we can use. When I make a post for our calls, for our webinars, for Clip City Global or for USWAP, I also take always another picture and make it together with it. And this is really nicely made. Also, it's only in English, it doesn't matter, because you can write something in your language underneath and unlock a superb income, something like this. Just choose what you want. And they are always creating more and more. And it's always in the right size. It depends where you want to post something, Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn. I always use very much Telegram for working, and WhatsApp I just use for private, because a lot of people still stay in WhatsApp. They don't know anything else. For example, my family, and for broadcast and for status. This is the main things I work with WhatsApp. Everything else goes with Telegram. So, do you have any questions?
I do not have questions. Maybe if someone else has a question, type it down in the chat or unmute yourself. I think we're okay. There are no questions.
Maybe something else, which is very important when you work with Telegram. When you answer to somebody, always go to reply. When you reply a message, always go to reply, because then the other person knows that you sent a reply, that you answered their questions. And they see it much more easier, because normally in a lot of chats, there are so many things written, but then you can see here as well that you got a reply. It's not only this, you can see that there's a reply for you. And therefore it's very important, especially in bigger groups, that you always go to reply when you answer a question of anybody. Okay?
Very good. Yes, good point.
So, oh, I didn't share. I'm sorry. I didn't share this. Shall I
I think
repeat it?
everyone can find it.
Okay, I think so, because here are the profis. Because you always see reply and then reply. Yeah. I think we nearly need 1 hour. I think it was enough. I hope you can work with it, or you learned a little bit.
Yeah, I think some details are nice to have seen. And now we can all just go try them out and see what works for us. So yes, very interesting, I think. Yes, thank you.
It's always trying out, you know, because I also learn just by trying out. So, and when I don't find something, I always go and Google it or go with Telegram to frequently ask questions, and then I find my answer, and then I also love to spread it, and also love to show the people, this is also very, very important. The most important, I think, with Telegram, we have to show the people. Maybe we should make a small tutorial of this, because when they are in a group, where to find something, to go here in the group message.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, this is very, very important. Yes, I nearly forgot it.
And maybe we can make a small video.
Yeah.
Just doing this, so everyone can see it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, because this is very important to check the pinned messages, and then as well go in the group information, and then you can click on pictures. You can see all the pictures. You can pick out pictures and whatever.
Yeah.
It's all there. Or you go to videos. What kind of videos are here? Or you go to the files. People are always asking, is there a presentation? Is there this? Is there? It's all in. Yeah. It's all in. So you just have to look. And this is so important that they get educated how to use it. And this as well, all the links you can find. But they need to know where it is.
Yes, exactly.
This was my last word.
Well, thank you very much for the first tutorial.
I'm sorry, I don't have enough words to explain some things.
That's okay. It's the pictures that show enough. And then next time people can come back with questions if they've tried things. And
yeah. It was my first workshop in English, you know.
Yeah, well, you did very well.
Thank you. And thank you very much to all of you to get your time in here. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.